My name's Richard Jones, and I'm the head of office for the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development in Dushanbe, Tajikistan.
What does a European bank does in Tajikistan?
Well, the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development has a threefold strategy in Tajikistan. First of all, and most importantly, we're here to support the development of the private sector, private businesses, foreign investors, and of course banks and our other partner financial institutions, micro-deposit organizations.
What is the involvement of the European Bank in ECTAP project?
So under the ECTAP project, we are blending our most important financing instruments for the development of the private sector. We will be providing direct loans from the EBRD. We will also be co-financing with partner financial institutions, and we will be providing credit to those partner financial institutions specifically for them to on-lend to beneficiaries under the ECTAP program, together with EU grants and the technical assistance that the EU is also financing.
What partner financial institutions in Tajikistan will you work with under ECTAP?
So to start with, we're going to work with a micro-deposit organization called Arvand. It's a long-standing and successful client of EBRD, and we think it's the ideal starting point for us to launch the ECTAP program. But we also have a number of other partner financial institutions that are waiting in our pipeline of investments that we think will be also benefiting from the ECTAP program.
Do you think it will be successful?
I think ECTAP will be successful, and I think it will be successful because there is a great demand for financing in Tajikistan. As everybody knows, the interest rates available to business in the country are very high, and it's difficult for companies to get good and sustainable access to affordable and long-term finance, particularly in the local currency in Tajik somoni. So through ECTAP, we will be answering to that need together with the European Union, and we will also be, together with the European Union, helping to boost the capacity of agri-food processors and businesses. And this is another great barrier in the market that will be addressed by ECTAP through the provision of high technology equipment, but also through the provision of technical advice from the experts that will be made available. So there's a very strong development imperative for the ECTAP program, but I think there's also now a very strong commercial imperative for the ECTAP program. And the reason for that is perhaps twofold. First of all, the market now is very challenging. There's been a fall in demand in the economy as a result of difficulties principally in the Russian economy and the fall of remittances coming to Tajikistan, and that has also played with the exchange rates. So that means that there is a fall of demand, but a stronger demand in the food sector relative to other sectors of the economy, and an interest in policy, but also in commercial terms in import substitution. So there is more interest than previously in consumers purchasing locally produced food products as opposed to imported food products. And the second reason that I'd like to mention is that we now see, with the investment of Auchan, the large French hypermarket that was established in Dushanbe earlier this year, and there may be other hypermarkets and supermarkets that are opened further in the future. We see a new perspective for local food enterprises with the offer of longer-term and more sustainable supply contracts, and the possibility of exports also through the distribution chains that company has. And so I think this also is a very positive development that together with the market development that I just mentioned provides not only a development reason for the success of ECTAP, but also a commercial reason. And it's in this interface between the commercial and development imperatives that the EBRD is at its best.